Hi everybody, today's focus I'm reviewing the Uwant B300 Pro Multiple Spot Cleaner. A representative from Uwant reached out to me and asked if I was interested in testing their spot cleaner. Now I have reviewed their Uwant D100 wet dry vacuum cleaner, which I absolutely love. So I said, absolutely, why don't you mail it to me and I will give you a review. Just as a disclaimer, Uwant mailed me this product for free in exchange for this review. However, they have no editorial control at all over this video, and they're not going to see the video until you see the video. That's one of the things that I love about Uwant. They want me to give an authentic review. I've had many sponsorship inquiries where they tell me, we're going to give you a script, you're going to say what we want to say, we're going to edit your video, and it's going to say whatever it is we want to say. And Uwant isn't like that. They say, hey, do the review, and we're happy to see it when your viewers see it. So let's unbox it and see what's inside. On the front of the box, it just says Uwant B300 Pro Multiple Spot Cleaner, and there's a drawing of the unit here. Okay, I'm going to remove the foam padding. Right on top, there's the hose for the cleaner. I'm going to take this out gently. There's also some paperwork and the warranty card. They have a lot of stuff in this little box. First is just the unit itself. I'm going to take the plastic bag off. This is a nice white and black sleek design like the Uwant vacuum cleaner that I have. I like the way it looks. I like the little handle. This looks good. And we have the hose here. Let me take this off. Let's go see. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to drop it. Let's see what else is in the box. We have the Uwant textile cleaning solution. So it comes with a hanging wire stand and a handle hanger. Part of the self-cleaning accessories. A cotton brush plate. It's rather easy to assemble. I'm going to attach the brush head to the tube. Good. And you can see here there's a button for when you want water to come out. Let's have a look at the water tank. There's a release button on the top. I'm going to push that and then pull it out. Okay. So this is the tank itself. On one side it'll have the clean water and any solution you're going to use, and on the other side we'll have the wastewater. Let's open the lid. Okay, that just pops right off. So you can see we're supposed to fill the clean water and then where the wastewater goes. It has a little handle also, which is convenient when you need to empty it or fill it. On the front, it does indicate a place where the wastewater tank hits its max when you need to empty it, as well as different amounts of water. It has 0.5 liters, 0.7 liters, 0.9 liters, and 1 liter. Next, I'm just going to attach the hose handle to the back of the unit. And that's just so we can put this on here for storage. Next, I'll attach the wire hanger to the side of the unit. Same thing, I'm just going to put it in, press down, and wait for the click. And that's so we can wrap the cord around it when we're storing it. Okay, so I'm going to test this all around my home, and I'll show you step by step what I do, and I'll also go over the maintenance of it. It does have a self-cleaning function for the hose attachment, so I'm going to test all that out, and I'll show you step by step what I do. So let's see how well the Uwant B300 Pro Multiple Spot Cleaner cleans my home. Overall, I've really enjoyed testing the Uwant B300 Pro Spot Cleaner. Let's talk about things that I liked and the things that I didn't like about it. First off, something I really like is that it's lightweight and portable. It is not very heavy at all. So I have just a little water left in here. So but the unit itself is not heavy at all. It's really easy to move from room to room. When you do have the tank filled that's going to add an extra liter of water, it's going to be heavier, but I didn't find it to be too difficult to move around. Now there is a handle on the device, but I don't think it's meant to hold the entire unit because when you lift it up with the handle, it tilts. I believe this handle was meant for only taking out the water tank and bringing it to your sink. So let me show you. So if I release it, I can hold the handle and carry it to and from the sink to either fill or empty. So that handle I don't believe is meant to carry the entire unit. I believe it's only meant to carry the water tank. The water tank itself I feel is completely sufficient. It holds a liter of water or water plus solution, and then there's also the wastewater side on the other side. The wastewater side is very easy to empty and clean. You just pop it off, lift up the lid. It's so simple, and then you can just empty it right from there. Super easy to use and easy to clean. The hose is super long. I measured it with my tape measure at just about 6 feet. And the electric cord is very long also. I think that was just under 10 feet. Let's talk about its ability to clean. First of all, it did an amazing job lifting up dirt from my couch and also our ottoman. I was actually a bit horrified at how much dirt it pulled out of the couch. That was a bit frightening, but it did a fantastic job. And I tested this floor mat that I just bought at Home Depot. I was trying to find something that I could do some stain tests on, so I bought this kind of fluffy floor mat. It did a great job of removing the coffee that I spilled. It struggled a bit with the ketchup, but I think that's more of the cleaning solution than the device itself. So when I added some OxiClean and let that sit for a little bit, then used the Uwant B300 Pro to actually suck up the rest of the OxiClean and clean up the rest of the stain, it did a much better job. It also did a pretty good job of removing the chocolate sauce. So when it comes to stain removal, I think it does a good job, but I think sometimes you might need to use a different stain removing solution. But when it comes to just removing dirt from the chairs, that was absolutely unbelievable. I also tested on a bath mat. I do have some really thick foam bath mats, and I don't like putting those in the washing machine. This particular one I chose wasn't a thick one. I just wanted to see how well it could remove dirt, and again, it did a really good job at removing the dirt. Let's talk about the brush head itself. So there is a silicone brush head, and then you can pop this off and flip it over and have a more bristle type brush head. So you can use either one. I like that. This is also super easy to clean. So first I just pop this off. You can pop off this part. So it's really easy to clean. I really like this brush head. I just have one small complaint, and that is it'd be nice if it came with 2 separate sizes. This is a nice small size. I think this would be really good for smaller areas, a car, or just a small chair. I would have liked to see the head be just a little bit bigger for doing larger areas like an entire couch. But that's just me being kind of picky. But this head does a job just fine. There was a bit of a learning curve in trying to figure out where the spray comes out of and where it sprays. The first time I sprayed it, it just like sprayed everywhere. I didn't really know where it was going to come out or how hard it was going to spray. So it might just take a minute or two to figure out, oh yes, I need to tilt it a little bit more when I'm spraying. But that's just a user getting used to a new system. I did use the Uwant cleaning solution. This does have quite a strong scent, so if you're sensitive to scents, you might not want to use this. You might just want to use water or another cleaner that you like. It is, I wish I could describe it, kind of floral, like almost like a floral perfume. Yeah, like a floral perfume. It is strong in the bottle, but I barely smelled it as I was using it. I think if you use too much, you're going to really smell it. I used the amount that it said, so it wasn't very strong. But just to let you know, it does have a perfumey scent. My absolute favorite feature of this product is its ability to self-clean. So you just put this little cap on, right, run the machine, push the button, and the water will come up and through here and clean the tube. That's incredible. So I have had other upholstery cleaners that cleaning the tube is really difficult or sometimes impossible with some brands. And I've had like brown gunk stuck in the hoses before, but this has a self-cleaning feature so that when you're all done, you're taking clean water, you're cleaning out the hose, you're cleaning out the head so that you're starting fresh next time. So overall, I really like it. It's small, it's compact, it's easy to transport. It has a very long hose, a very long cord. It does a great job at sucking up dirt and grime off of a couch and the ottoman and the bath mat. It did a pretty good job getting rid of some of those stains. I think it's the solution that really impacts stain removal more than the unit itself. It's able to spray the solution fine, and it does a really great job at sucking it up. I will put a link in the description section of this device so you can look at it further. So thank you, Uwant, for giving me the opportunity to test the Uwant B300 Pro multiple spot cleaner. I really enjoyed it, and I'm most certainly going to continue using this in my home. If there is a product that you would like me to test, do me a favor, put it in the comments section and I will add it to my viewer suggestion list, or you can do what you wanted and mail me a product. My email address is in the description below. Send me an email and let's have a conversation about the product. It might be something that I have in queue at home, it might be something that I've already tested, or it might be something that I don't have the ability to test. Let's have a conversation about it and then I will give you my mailbox address. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care. Have yourselves a great day.